las mujeres tenemos diferentes facetas y yo creo que una faceta que nos importa muchísimo a todas es la moda. Viene Fabrizio Bambino, llegó en un vuelo de Nueva York a las 6 de la mañana para estar aquí. Yo a Fabrizio lo conocí en Nueva York, trabajaba para marcas y directamente con Galliano, Gianfranco Ferré, Cavalli, o sea, como la moda de que dices, wow, tengo un amigo que neta sí está en la moda increíble en Nueva York. Y este es mi amigo Fabrizio Bambino. Él se dedica a dar clases ahora de styling y de moda en una universidad de Nueva York también. Y bueno, está aquí hoy para darnos 20 minutos de tips que nos interesan a las mamás. Y también la verdad es que nos va a alegrar mucho el día. Welcome, Fabs.
Hello, Mother's Friends. Thank you, Jimena. So, first of all, thank you for being here. I'm going to speak English. I'm going to practice my Espanol, but it's getting slowly, I'm getting there. But the first thing I want to do is ask one question. Most of you here are mothers. Who has time at all? When was the last time you probably went to the bathroom by yourself? I spoke to over 20 mothers, and the one thing that always came back was, I haven't gone to the bathroom, Fabrizio, by myself in decades. Right? I'm like, really? That's crazy. So what I want to teach you today is how to come up with your own version of Mom Fab. How to define your style voice, okay? Researchers show, I love this study, it says that when you dress smarter, smarter means whatever one you want, cool, comfortable, whatever makes you feel confident, right? It would automatically build your self-confidence and your self-empowerment. That's crazy, right? How many times do you wear things and you feel uncomfortable? And all of a sudden, I mean, today I feel a little fat, no lie. I flew here, but that confidence component is extremely crucial. Which brings me into the number one important principle before we begin, okay? Confidence. Remember this, ladies. You are Mom Fab, okay? Principle number one. What this really means is, excuse me language, but you're not dead. You're a mom, you're cool, you're confident, as well as you are Mom Fab. And what I want to remember is that when we go through this entire, my 11 principles of how to be a Mom Fab, the one thing I want everyone here to remember is that you're Mom Fab no matter what. You are fly, as I say in New York. You're cool. You are one that runs around, has 4 kids, 5 kids, 2 kids, runs to the meetings, and still has to figure out the time to be and look presentable, to bring excellence to who is before you. And so, these are just women. I say hello to being Mom Fab. These are women, real life women. Tara, Lou, photographer, children's store owner, 3 kids, husband, friends, goes out, travels. But the one thing that they all have in common, which I want you to all have in common, is what I call me time. Don't I love my me time? Studies show that taking me time, what me means is locking that bathroom for 30 seconds while your kid is screaming. Maybe you say, cállate, no? And for those 30 seconds, you have me time. It is proven. The Library of Medicine, the United States, states that when you take me time, it is proven to build your confidence. Why? You set boundaries. And so I want you to remember this, that principle number one, before we can move on and become that Mom Fab, which you already are, me time is extremely, extremely crucial. Principle number two, one of my favorites, a staple item is your BFF, best friends forever. And what does this mean? Leather jacket, a blouse, a jean. These are 3 things, ladies, that I want you to invest in. And they don't have to be expensive. You can go to Zara and get a leather jacket. My point is that these items never go out of style. You can wake up in the morning and run to the park to bring your kids or walk your dog in a leather jacket and the jean. You can run to a lunch meeting with that same leather jacket and look presentable. You can run and have a quick cocktail with your girlfriends at 2 p.m., not telling your husband, right? Because you need a little me time. And then go back, pick your kids, and then make it back to another meeting. My point is this. None of you have the time to create these full, elaborate looks that you see on Vogue. I would lie and tell you if you can do it. You can, but you don't have the time, and I understand that. And so these 3 items are inexpensive, but most importantly, they're easy. I was on the plane this morning. I had my leather jacket, my white t-shirt, and my denim jeans. I quote a friend of mine. She says, "You never know when you're going to meet Denzel Washington." Right? You always want to look amazing. I was on a plane for 6 hours. I kind of went out a little bit yesterday. And so my point is, I still look presentable in case you run into someone important, in case you see a friend. Because what I want you always to give forth to everyone is your Mom Fab. I mean, that's the bottom line. And you are Mom Fab. That's the reality, no matter what you wear. Principle number 3. I love this one. Jimena knows me. I'm a huge sneaker kid. And I want to say something very important, so I hope everybody listens up here. Sneakers is the new stroller. What do I mean by this? All right, so I'm going to come down because I feel like it's important to engage, right? So my point is this, guys. You see here recent images from Milan, Paris, New York, all the cool kids, which I think mean nothing, right? What everyone has in common is the sneaker trend. News alert, everybody. You are not lazy if you wear sneakers. I heard multiple moms say, if you wear the sneaker, oh, you're not trying hard. Bullshit. Sorry for my language. That's bullshit. My point is that you can dress any item that you have with that sneaker. You're making a statement, but you're comfortable. And right now, sneakers are the #1 trend in fashion. It's been happening for the past 2 years. I'm wearing my Vans. I love my Vans. They're my BFF. You know, but my point is, it makes it fresh. It makes it cool. And it makes you look like you're not trying hard. The worst thing you can do is look like you wake up in the morning and you try too hard. Nor do you have the time, right? I mean, so my point is that this statement yet comfort item will be your new stroller. In addition to the stroller that you may have had or you currently have. And I'm sorry, because they're so big and annoying. But my point is, I want you to keep in mind that sneakers are totally, totally okay. Principle number 4, a personalized lookbook. I want you to remember this. This is really, really important. And moms are I always say you should have an entire company run by moms. Why? You are the most organized person I've ever seen, as well as your crisis management in a matter of seconds scares me, right? I've seen mothers do things that a CEO of LVMH could never do. And it's the truth. And my point is think ahead, stay organized. So what I want you to do is, you're going to say to yourself, oh, Fabrizio, I don't have time. I have to be at the park in 2 hours. I have to go pick up this. I have to do a meeting. I get it. But you have 10 seconds that you go on Instagram, right? As they say in New York, lies you tell. My point is take 30 minutes and take pictures of certain items that you like. Try it on at your house. Take pictures. It doesn't have to be perfect. Or invite your girlfriends, get some champagne, get drunk, and have the excuse to have girl time, right? And help each other take these images. Just 3. What I want you then to do is have these images in your closet. So when it's 7 o'clock in the morning and your son or your daughter threw up 3 times already, right? Because I'm sure that happens. Or you just don't have time. You have a really important meeting, a conference call at 9. You have to get ready the kids. You have to get the talking points. You may have another conference call. My point is you run into that closet and it takes 2 seconds. You have it already done. And that way you get the job done. Think ahead. Stay organized. It is crucial. And this makes sense for all you ladies because, like I said, you are the CEOs of your family. And so the staying organized is truly something that I've used when new clients, when a lady is starting out in the styling world and she's terrified, and it's terrifying. This is very easy. With time, you'll understand it, but that organization makes the experience less scary, okay? Principle number 5. I lost track, I'm sorry. Make a statement. One of my favorites. Okay, so couple of the things that I've heard from moms, I did a lot of calls this week with moms, right? And they said that the color black is their go-to. I am wearing black. I am from New York. I feel like the black is like the color, but my point is, I don't want you just to do black. I know you're feeling maybe uncomfortable, maybe you just had a baby, right? And you're like, black, yes, can slim you down, but so can print will manipulate the eye. And so my point is, colors are a huge statement for you, okay? And it can manipulate the eye, not just black. Flat in the city. Meet your new Carrie Bradshaw, ladies. The flat. Shoes, such as flats, are the substitution to heels. Colors, prints, embellishments will elevate every single look that you have, and you will be comfortable. It is your sneaker as well. So don't be afraid to use the flat. I know you're not going to have time to put on heels. Lord knows they look very uncomfortable. But I want you to keep that in mind. My next principle, source inspiration. I want you to look around you. Go to Vogue Runway. Look at W Magazine. Look at Vogue Mexico, just for inspiration. See what the designers are doing, and then do what you want. But inspiration will help you get ideas. I tell my students all the time, pull images, put it in your closet, look at it. Principle number 8, beauty on the go. I love this. I called one of my Mom Fab friends who's a beauty artist, and she did a quick little video, 10 seconds, and she said to me, Fabrizio, I don't have time to even go to the bathroom, so I'm going to do something quick that I know moms will need. So I don't know if they can play it, and if it doesn't, I'll tell you what it does. But what she basically says is to add a little brush to your face.
One way to stay mom fab when you're a tired mama like us is with a little cream blush. The reason I love cream blush is because it keeps the skin looking super dewy and fresh. So here's how to apply. You're gonna smile. You're just gonna take it right to the apples of your cheeks, dot it on, pat it in with your finger, and you're good to go.
Your inner child shadow. Everyone close your eyes, 2 seconds. Close your eyes, be comfortable with me. Picture the young lady that you once knew pre-kids, pre-husband, you were 10, you were 5. Look her in the eye. Make sure she knows that you tell her, your bigger self, you're beautiful. Tell her she is fucking amazing. If you don't love yourself, how the hell is anyone else gonna love you, right? And so when you close your eyes, this cognitive psychotherapy technique that is used by psychologists to build confidence, to build self-love, is something that I want you to use every day. The moment you feel fat or ugly, that is a signal that you need to call your inner shadow, the girl. Name her. Mine is Mini Fab. What's up? I did it before coming out here. I got a little nervous. I never get nervous. And so I decided to give my inner Fab some love. Cognitive Behavior 101. 3 important tips that I want to teach all of you. Okay, this is like mind-blowing. Confidence is key. Dr. Samantha Boardman, who has a column with Marie Claire, states that when you have to get up in front of a room, you need to embody the character. Ask yourself, what would Barbara Walters do? I ask, what would Rihanna do? You know? all the time. Believe that you are fab from the start. Speak with an elevated voice. I cannot tell you how many times people lower their voice when they feel uncomfortable. Fake it till you make it. That is a scientifically proven research that when you characterize as another character, it's applied positive psychology, you actually start to believe it. Okay? It's scientifically proven that if you do not feel confident, fake it, and you actually will slowly start to embody it. I wake up every morning, I say, damn, you look fab. I do, I swear to God. I wake up every morning and I say, wow, you look really good today. I don't believe it. I wake up and I say, damn, what would Rihanna do today? My point is, though, it actually works the more and more you do it. And then, have fun, exposure. Exposure is another cognitive psychotherapy technique where psychologists use this on people who are terrified. And what exposure does is it desensitizes the negative thought. My point is, you're terrified of maybe wearing that new item, do it. Why? Because when you do it and you actually get a compliment, it proves you wrong. So the next time you go in your closet and you say, I'm gonna wear that animal print today because that cool kid said I looked fly last week. My point is, more you do, the less and less it becomes scary. And then, one of my favorite things that I want to leave everybody with, because I am tight on time, my final slide. And it's a homework that I want to give all of you. The 30-day challenge. It is the self-love challenge. I've done this. Psychologists across the United States, internationally, that are trained in confidence, self-empowerment, self-love techniques, do this. And what you're going to do is you're going to wake up in the morning, and don't laugh at me. I cracked up when I did this. Butt naked in the mirror, and you're going to look at yourself every morning for 30 days, and you're going to say, I love you. You are amazing. I know, right? It's funny. When I first did it, I literally was too weird. It was extremely, extremely comfortable. Day 7, I was like, this is so stupid. This is really dumb. Day 15, I'm like, wow, I never noticed my nose was that cute. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you guys, it really works. I remember calling my friend and I said, girl, what the hell did you make me do? But I have to tell you, thank you. Because truly, by the 30th day, I felt a little bit more pep in my step, as we say in New York. I felt a little bit more confident. I had a little bit more love. And of course, it's not gonna happen overnight, ladies, right? But with practice, with the mindset that you are a mom fab, that you are honestly the pioneers in this world, and you are the CEO of your family, right? With that confidence, with that empowerment, with that amazing style that you came up with yourself, which is a style voice. I wanted to make this talk not about, oh, you could put like pretty, really cute clothes together and it's like super cute. No, the key to looking this fly, and I've worked on myself, is literally doing cognitive techniques that I taught you. So stay cool and stay mom fab. Thank you very much.